Hey there lovelies, and welcome to my channel. Today I've got an old process video for you. This one was made back in October, but it's just taken me that long to get it uploaded. I just kept forgetting it was there. So what I'm starting with is I'm using my Oct Kitaholic Kits, and in the mixed media kit there was this awesome Color Blast shimmer dust. It's really a lot of fun. So I put a little bit on my craft sheet, added some water, and made a just a liquid. And then I cut a cut file with my Cameo, and then I just literally ran it through the puddle of colour on my craft sheet. And then I just got some water and I'm blending it and mixing it and smearing it all over the place, drying it in between coats to make sure it doesn't move. And yeah, it was a lot of fun to do. Then I got my white Hide Swap Colour Shine, there we go. And I just give it a bit of a spritz to help blend it all and to also just tone that colour down a bit. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It was a lot of fun and a great way a different way to use some wet medium. So this is my photo. This is a 3x4 of me, my husband and our two boys when we went bowling. And so yeah, like I said, I'm using all the products are from my Oct Kitaholic Kits. And yeah, so the cut file was designed by me, so I really wanted to use that, so I blew it up, I think to about 10 by 10 roughly, and yeah. This is something I also did with the shimmer dust. It comes in a little pot and it's literally a powder. So I made my own spray. The colour was, I can't remember, I can't see it, it's not within arm's reach, but it's this bright pink. And so all I did is I got a little mister bottle, put a little bit of the powder in, bit of water, and that was it. And I have my own mist the same colour. So I just sprayed some of that onto my background paper, and then I am using my glue and making a very good mess, as you can see, to attach the cut file to the page. So I am having it hang off a little bit, and yeah, then I'm going to mat it on this pink. So as you could see, I made a very big mess when I coloured in the heart with the shimmer dust and on my craft sheet. But it's a lot of fun. Like I really enjoy getting very messy when I make things. It's like a necessity. It has to be done. And as you can see, my hands regularly get stained like that. But that was just shimmer dust. You should see what happens when I do an art journal page with my ink. So that's a lot of fun. So back to the layout. I'm just going to mat my photo on some white cardstock that I had in my stash. And I'm going to put it, oh, this is me trying to be thrifty. I'm cutting out the inside of the pink so I can reuse it while I mat my background on the pink cardstock. I do a terrible job of it, but you know, I'm trying to save supplies a bit, especially when they come in my kits, so I can use them for other things. But naughty me, I cut it on my craft sheet, so I think I've actually got a few cuts through my craft sheet, unfortunately. It's not self-healing like a craft mat. Note to self. So yeah, now I'm just going to attach this to the cardstock, the pink cardstock. And yeah, so I'm going to put my photo off to the left here in that little area where I have sprayed the mist down. I didn't spray a lot, which is why it hasn't warped too bad. But I just like the look of the pink with this on this white, and I think it's like a bluey greeny colour. I don't know the colour. I'm not having a mind blank. So yeah, so I like the pops of pink that really bring out this photo, especially considering it's, you know, 3 boys and me, but I just like the pinks. Works well. And the heart's just really cool. I love this heart. This cut file is one of my absolute favourites. I cut it this big so it would be like one of the major design elements of the page. So I wanted it this big on purpose, and it cut really well. The lines are beautiful. You'd think having some crossover lines it might rip or just not look as good. I'm always worried when I design a cut file that it's not going to look as good as it looks on my computer screen. It's not going to cut and transfer the way I envision the cut file. So this I was pleasantly surprised with, because it actually did turn out the way I was hoping. And yeah, I really enjoyed cutting this and using this as an element on my page. So now I'm just going through my plate of awesomeness. If you've watched any of my Kitaholic videos before, you will know what I mean when I say that, what I'm referring to. It's a 4-compartment plate that I got from a cheapie shop somewhere, like a $2 shop, and I use it to store the embellishments from my Kitaholic kits. I get all 4 kits, and I mix them all together in a tub, and I use this plate to stash all my embellishments. If you don't know about Kitaholics, Kitaholic Kits is an Australian kit club, and I'm on the design team. So yeah, this is a video that I did back in October using the kits that I just forgot to post. So you get to see it now, yay! It's actually one of my favourite layouts. I had a lot of fun with the October kits back in October, funnily enough, and made some really nice layouts that I really fell in love with. So in the October mixed media kit from Kitaholics, there was two colour sprays and the shimmer dust. A blue, a yellow, and then the pink shimmer dust. So what I decided to do was, we got some of these silver thickers, and I decided to see what would happen if I used the Caribbean blue colour spray on those and tried to dye them a little bit. And it actually turned out really good. It's not a very dramatic effect, but it's very subtle. But I like the way it turned out. So that was just me spraying them in my kit box, and then just sopping up some of that ink with one of my art journals. No ink goes to waste around here. So I sprayed my title, which was the Love You, and also a few other elements from the thicker sheet, this heart and the XO, and I used those on the page. I make a little cluster down the bottom here, as you can see, and just to offset that title as well. And in my little plate of awesomeness, there were some of these little gemstones and sequins, so I just get a few of those and cluster them top and bottom. And then, as always, to finish off my clusters, adding some Kazar clear bling. I don't think I ever do a layout or even a project life spread without adding some of these clear, silver, whatever you want to call them. I call them clear, but, you know, some people could say silver. Bling, so yeah, they're definitely a go-to. I always have them on my desk. I have 3-4 different sizes of them. So there's something that I use on every layout. And then I'm going to add some journaling now to my page. And I'm going to do that in one of my favourite ways. I try to include my handwriting, just because, you know, it's good to have your handwriting on your scrapbook pages. So what I do is I cut some strips of paper and put my journaling on the strips, and then stick them down to the layout as is. It's a nice little way to include handwritten journaling, and it's one of my favourites. And then back to my homemade mist and adding some splatters, and that's it for the layout. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll come back for more videos later in the week. Catch you soon. Bye.